All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, you're welcome to another special edition of our webinar series with Dr. Shogo. Tonight or today, we're looking at how to create opportunities for yourself in 2023. Let me say that again. How to create opportunities for yourself in 2023. Today is the 13th of December, 2022. I hope we are ready for tonight's session. Ladies and gentlemen, what we do in this community, we learn by reading, listening, and writing. Writing is an intrinsic part of learning. Write down the vision, make it plain. He that reads may run with it. So it is very critical. One of the reasons people don't achieve their goals is because they don't write down their goals. They just keep it in their head. The first step to achieving your goal is to move it from the mental region into the physical region by writing it. Writing is very important. If you go to proper corporate organization, when you visit, you see their vision statement, their mission statement, their value system written boldly on the wall. You get why? It's because so that staff can read it and they get it into their subconscious, and before you know it, that's what is called organizational culture. So they start rolling with it. When you buy or when they give you their diary as souvenir, when you open the first 2-3 pages, you're looking at the vision statement, you're looking at the mission statement, you're looking at their value system, which shows what they stand for. This is very important. The principle of growth is attention. Anything you pay attention to grows. So ladies and gentlemen, I beseech you by the mercies of God, just give me your attention as usual. For the next few minutes, we open up for question and answer, and we move. All right, it's almost a full house. We're still granting more people access. As you know, your coach, he doesn't know how to multitask. So that's that about the cover page. In case you are meeting me for the first time, my name is Dr. Shogo. I'm a corporate trainer. I train corporate organization, or I have trained corporate organization cutting across banking industry, telecoms, oil and gas, law firms, fashion industry, just name it, just name it. Shipping company, aviation. I've done that for a while. I'm a member of Forbes Coaches Council, which is a global platform for world thought leaders around the world. I'm a peak performance coach. I coach organizations and individuals, high net worth individuals, on how to improve their productivity, improve their performance, and make more money. I'm a keynote speaker, and I've spoken in over 10 countries. I'm a life and business strategist. I've consulted for over 500 small businesses across Africa. I'm also an ECOWAS youth ambassador. Media mentions, my thoughts have been published on Forbes magazines. I've also been profiled by Forbes magazine. I've been profiled by Tribune, The Guardian, Channels, KTN, NTA, The Sun, TVC, LTV, Vanguard. I was actually on TVC again yesterday. The full video for my interview, the full excerpt, I've uploaded it on my YouTube channel. Please remind me to talk about it again. You need to watch that video, the full length, not the short excerpt now. I uploaded it just about 20 minutes before this webinar. All right, so that's little about me. Once again, remember that our title for tonight, we're looking at how to create opportunities for yourself in 2023. I've taught you guys about locus of control, and you need to hold yourself responsible for the outcome of your life. You need to be able to focus on the things you can control that can create the outcome that you desire. Guys, stop pointing accusing fingers. If you don't like where you are, move. You are not a tree. So I would like to start with this quote by Orison Sweet-Mardin. Orison Sweet-Mardin. It says, weak men wait for opportunities. strong men make them. Let me say that again. Weak men wait for opportunities, but you know what strong men do? And by men here, it refers to women and both male and female. Strong men make them. Actually, the full quote is actually, let me say it because I know it off the screen. So let me actually give you the full quote. I just wanted, so that's actually an abridged version. So the full quote is, don't wait for extraordinary opportunities. So me, I am telling you that as we step into 2023, don't wait for extraordinary opportunities. Seize common occasion, seize, S-I-Z-E, seize common occasion and make them great. You know why? Because it is only weak men that wait for opportunities, strong men make them. So as we dangerously approach 2023 at this season, yes, that's my adjective for it. As we dangerously approach 2023, my question to you at this hour is that, do you want to be a weak man or you want to be a weak woman? Do you want to be a weak man or woman, or you want to be a strong man or a strong woman in 2023? You know what? The choice will always be yours. We have two categories of people when it comes to opportunities. Number one, those that wait for them, and number two, those that create them. I love watching Nat Geo Wild a lot. That in fact, I don't watch TV at all, but anytime I watch TV, most times I'm on Nat Geo Wild because I learn a lot of lessons from the jungle. There are a lot of life lessons schools don't teach in the jungle. And let me tell you something, guys, life is also a jungle, whether you agree with it or not. Whether you agree with me or not, life is a jungle. Only that it is an organized jungle. Do you know that even in the real life jungle of animals, if you pay attention, you will notice that it is also organized. I've been privileged to go for safari in East Africa more than once, more than twice. You will notice how orderly it is. In fact, the tour guide will always tell you, don't make noise, don't shake. They don't want you to just disrupt the system. In fact, there are times that you can't, if you go for a game viewing, you will not see anything. Why? Because all the animals, plus the predator, plus the prey, all of them are sleeping. They've gone to hibernate. So even the real life jungle, guys, is organized. God is not the author of confusion. The water in the jungle, they are in certain areas. The trees are in certain areas. The grassland is in certain area. You will see some kind of footpath that has been created by some certain animals that they take it back to back every time. So even the real life jungle is not a rough place. So still talking about the two categories of people when it comes to opportunity, I'm going to liken it to the animal kingdom. Remember that I said there are people that create opportunity and there are people that wait for opportunity. Those are the two categories of human being. Now, when you look at the jungle as well, we have two broad categories of animals. Two broad categories of animals. We have the predator and we have the prey. So predators like the lion, like the leopard, like the jaguar, they don't wait for opportunities. They don't wait for antelope to come and put itself in their mouth. They go for it, they make a kill, and that is why they are known as apex animal. So I am asking you tonight, I'm challenging you tonight, do you want to be an apex animal? Do you want to be a predator, or you want to be a prey in your field, in your ministry, in your career? Guys, it is the same thing with life. You're either a predator or you're a prey. So stop waiting. In short, don't wait for opportunity in 2023. What I'm challenging you to do is to create it. Go for it. If not, you know what will happen? Opportunities will pass you by. See, there's nothing wrong with waiting for an extraordinary opportunity. But you know what? It is totally wrong for you to allow opportunity to slip by you when you see it, or you give up on yourself because you are not grabbing an opportunity. So I am charging you in different parts of the world where you're watching me from, because this is a global webinar. We have people from UK, from US, from Kenya, from Ghana, from Congo, Brazzaville. So I'm charging you wherever you are in this part of the world, don't give up, because if you fail to grab an opportunity, you know the only option you have, create the opportunity. Create the opportunity. I have spoken in over 10 countries professionally. I've gotten paid for it in dollars, thousands of dollars. But do you want me to tell you the truth? About 70% of those invitations, 70% of my international outings, I initiate it. I have gone to countries without having any official speaking engagement, but I created opportunities when I got there, made money, and you know what? I also built my social capital that I'm still using till today. For instance, in Nairobi, Kenya, I have a driver that picks me up every time from the airport, no matter the time of the day. In fact, he has picked me up at 2 a.m. He has picked me up at 3 a.m. when I travel with Ethiopian Airlines. Guess what? This dude has been with me for 13 years. Listen to me, guys. The best opportunities, by the way, this slide is just like an introduction into the subject matter. So what was I saying again? Yeah, I was saying that the best opportunities are the ones we create for our own selves. Because when the opportunity to create for yourself is actually like you cooking the food you want to eat. It's like you cooking the food you want to eat. So that's the best food you eat, or going to a restaurant to order the food with the right specification that you need it. So you say, I want little spice, I want salt, or I don't want salt at all. Guys, we need to keep moving forward. And guess what? It is purpose that helps us in keeping to keep moving forward in our lives. So 2023 is just few days away. As we step into 2023, I'm going to challenge you to do this. I need you to write this down in case you have not jotted anything. As we step into 2023, I need you to work for yourself. I need you to work on yourself, and you will see the mountains you will move. So as we're moving into 2023, you need to work for yourself and you need to work on yourself. And by the way, in case you are a salary earner, if that you are a salary earner does not mean you cannot work for yourself. And working for yourself does not mean having a shop. See, I don't care who you are. I don't care what you have been through or what industry your business is. I want you to know that anyone can take their idea or their career or their business or their ministry to the next level by creating new opportunities. This is very important. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to class again. My name is Dr. Shogo, the Pathfinder. I am salt, light, and honey. Now let's look at the next slide. I said you can create your own opportunity in 2023. You can create your own opportunity in 2023. You can create your own opportunity in 2023. I need that to enter into our subconscious. There's a book I recommended for everyone in this community over the course of all our webinars. If you're joining us for the first time and you don't have it, you need to look for it. If you belong to any of our WhatsApp community, ask me, I will reshare it. That book is called Everything is Figureoutable. Everything is Figureoutable. I recommended that book. A lady called me from US. No, she chatted me from US. Miranda Basagi, that's her name. And she was telling me that, Dr. Shogo, thank you for recommending this book. This book has changed my life. That's the only book I have read from back to back, cover to cover this year. And you know what? I've read it about 5 or 7 times. That book is over 200 pages. Everything is Figureoutable. So you can create your own opportunity. Don't believe otherwise. I really want this to get into our subconscious, that we can create our own opportunities. Like I said, the best opportunities are the ones that we are creating for ourselves, because it is only you that know what you want. There's this quote I love so much. It says, if opportunity does not knock, then build a door. If opportunity does not knock, build a door. If they don't invite you to the table, guys, construct your own table. If they don't give you a stage, create your own stage. That's what it means. So once again, I'm saying to you, that don't wait for opportunities, create it. It might be as simple as sending that email after this webinar. It might be making that phone call. It might be sending that WhatsApp message or joining a particular webinar like this one, or belonging to a specialized WhatsApp group, or even signing up for a paid program that will kickstart the creation of your own opportunity. I've given people offer. I only have 50 slots. I've never mentioned it before, for my inner tribe, my inner circle, which is known as Tribe. Guys, you are the architect of your life. So whether you are building a bungalow or you're building face me, face you, is going to be your own responsibility or your own fault. So all of us were architects of your life. There's no reason for you to be envying someone that is building a skyscraper with their life. In my little life, I have not seen a pregnant woman envying or jealous of another pregnant woman. Why? Because they both know they're carrying something. Think about it. See, there's nothing like luck. You make your own luck. Success is the result of hard work and perseverance. Success is the result of hard work and perseverance. I need you guys to know that. Well, you might also want to write it. Success is the result of hard work and perseverance. I tell people I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm not going to tell you that, oh, 2023 is going to be a walk in the park. No, it's going to come with its own peculiar set of challenges. But if you take hard work and perseverance for you to emerge conqueror, remember that our theme for 2023, we don't wait for December 31st. Our theme for 2023 is what? Who can remind me? Our theme for 2023.
Take over.
Take over. Take over. So, yeah, that's it. Our theme for 2023 in this community is take over. Our theme for this year was no half measures. Our theme last year was no limits. So guys, and I've also encouraged each and every one of us to create our own personal theme for the year, because your own theme is personal to you. You have been reciting the theme of your church. It's my year of bumper harvest. For the past 13 months, 12 months, you did not bumper anything. You did not even see mango, not to talk of orange, because it wasn't personal to you. So you have to create your own personal theme of the year, apart from the one your coach is creating for you, for the community, apart from the one your church or your imam or your malam is creating for you. This is very important. I have done several series on opportunities across our WhatsApp community. I did a 5-part series on spotting opportunities, creating opportunities, maximizing opportunities across our WhatsApp community. If you don't belong to any of our WhatsApp community, guys, you need to belong to one. So if you don't belong to any, please, after this webinar, I will share details. But there's a definition of opportunity I stumbled upon in dictionary that I will just re-emphasize again, because it says something like this, that opportunity can be described as a time or set of a circumstance that makes it possible for you to do something. So let me say that again. It describes dictionary describe opportunity as a time or a set of circumstances that makes it possible for you to do something. So when we look at opportunity again, I want to look at it from the concept of timing. So we have chronos and we have kairos. Chronos comes from the word chronology. That is when it's 12 is 12. But kairos talks about opportune time. Being in the right place at the right time and being the right person. So I remember a story of Ruth in the good book. There's Ruth, Naomi, and Boaz. You know what? Ruth actually created our opportunity to be discovered by Boaz, even though it was Naomi that was a trigger. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you can create your own opportunity. David created an opportunity for himself to be able to win a conquest and also get the king's daughter. So in fact, the opportunities that we create for ourselves, like I've said, they are the best one rather than the one we are waiting for. So I am charging everyone, I'm encouraging everyone, please go all out in 2023. For people that are in my inner circle, that's people that I spend time with. My inner circle is a paid circle. I was sharing with them today. I shared with them earlier this night about not playing small. Play big. You know what? If you dream small, small dreams attract small people. Small people cause big. No, let me put it this way. Small dreams attract small people. Big dreams attract big people. Small people cause big problem. There's no glory in playing small. I talked about it with them today, and I told them, you see, people want to gravitate towards people that have things going on for them already. So get productively busy strategically in 2023. And you see, one of the major ways you can create your own opportunity, in all honesty, is by joining the Thrive Tribe, because that is where I share premium information that I don't share on social media. I don't share across our WhatsApp group. In fact, this playing big that I shared with you now, this is not how I shared it with them. I shared it deeper. And when I shared, I gave them 2 points, action points that they must take if they want to go big in 2023. That's what you get when you belong to my inner tribe, right? So once again, my inner circle, which is known as Dr. Shogo Inner Circle, is known as Thrive Tribe. So if you want to live an extraordinary life, that is, you want to become a better version of yourself, you want to make impact, you want to make income, you want to have influence in 2023, you see, you need to do more than planning and setting goals and having focus. You must be ready to become, you must be ready to execute, and you must be ready to possess and dominate. However, there's a strategy to it, because there are things that you cannot figure out on your own. If you know the ways, because somebody showed you the way. I've also shared with you that even me that I'm talking, I have places I carry my head to, that I sit down, I listen, and I jot. I shared with you this year, January. I told you the man I consumed all his videotape, YouTube videos about wealth creation and how it created a disruption in my life. I told you I belong to Tony Robbins' inner circle. I belong to Robin Sharma. I spent 3 weeks thereabout with Robin Sharma, January this year. And I remember the people that were in my inner circle, I even did a screenshot of my payment in dollars, and I shared it with them for them to see. Not to brag, but to encourage each and every one of them. See, Dr. Shogo Inner Circle is what you need if you want to excel and change level in 2023. One of the reasons you need to join is because I'm going to hold you accountable. I'm going to make you achieve more. You will worry less because you will belong to a community of supportive people that are creators, that are leaders, captain of industry, career and business owners that are driven not by frivolity, but by meaning, purpose, and transformative power of wonder. So in case you don't know, I'll just share briefly, but this is not in details. The Dr. Shogo Inner Circle will meet every month virtually. So I have a training. I've told you that, for instance, in fact, I've preempted myself that in January, we're looking at personal mastery. So I teach, we have Zoom sessions that are strategic every month for 12 months. We do book review. There's a book of the month. We pick up life lessons in it. It also serves as your accountability group. Now, everybody there, they are not riffraff. So it's an avenue for you to bounce ideas off a solid community. In this particular one, which I did not do in 2022, there's a dedicated Telegram platform that you will have access to some of my private library. You will have access to premium video, premium books, and premium lectures that you can't find on free platform, even though they are on free platform. For instance, for 2023, 2022 Tribe, I shared a particular documentary about China. And I told them, guys, go and watch this video. I want you to soak it in and look at how you can readapt it into your life. Guys, what makes China China? If you know it, the way they think, the way the Chinese think, get into their mind. That's how you can become foolish like them. I shared all that. So that's what the tribe is about. Now, joining the tribe is 100,000. It covers the whole year. 100,000 covers the whole year. So if you're in Nigeria, it's 100,000. If you're outside Nigeria, it's $200. If you're interested in joining the Thrive Tribe, we're almost sold out. I gave, I've been talking about it since October ending, November, thereabout. I gave people option to pay twice. Right now, you have to just do one-time payment. December is almost over, except you're doing your 2-time payment inside this December. So 50K to as deposit to commit yourself as a serious human being. Then before the end of December or by December 30th, which is the deadline, you pay your balance. So if you're in to join my inner circle, you want Dr. Shogo as your coach, you want to improve, you want to become a peak performer, you have that option. We have just few slots left. Just chat me on my WhatsApp number. Most of you have my WhatsApp number, 08077552220. Just chat to me, Tribe. I will add you to the 2023 Tribe community. That's all about that. So guys, crux of the matter now. Let's look at 7 ways to create your own opportunities. By the way, if you're a facilitator here, if you're a teacher, you will notice that I do a lot of 7, 7, 7. Now, there is something about the mind. The mind remembers things in 3s, in 5s, and in 7. Anything above that is information overload. This is scientifically proven, not my own idea. So I'm just teaching you how life works, guys. From you. Let me say that again. The mind remembers things in 3s, in 5s, and in 7s. So some people will have goal for the year, 23 goals. How do you want to achieve it? How do you want to remember everything? When there's a strategy that you can just collapse everything into 3, into 5, or into 7, so that you will not be overwhelmed. So many things to talk about. All right, 7 ways to create your own opportunities in 2023. Are we ready? Can you hear me? Or we should just share the grace?
Yes, sir. We are ready.
All right. Okay. You know, I love engagement. I love engagement. So that gives me a feel that I'm with the family. It's not a monologue. All right. So let's look at number 1. So number 1 is understand who you are. This understanding who you are, knowing yourself, it has popped up more than any other subject matter in our webinars. Understanding who you are. But you see, explaining it will always be contextual, because yourself is a book. You are a book that you can't finish reading. So before you start the journey of finding or creating your own opportunity, guys, you first need to know yourself at a deep level. You need to know yourself at a deeper level. For instance, the monthly meeting for January for my inner circle, we are focusing on self-awareness, we are focusing on personal mastery and taking charge of our mindset and our thinking patterns, because this is the foundation on which every year will be built. I'm telling you the truth. So if you haven't signed up for the Tribe, the ball is in your court. It's your choice, and it's almost sold out. So please help yourself. Do something different. Invest in your future before it becomes too expensive. I need to say this to you guys this night, that anything you do should come out of a sense of who you are. Let me say that again. Anything you do or anything you will do should come out of a sense of who you are, so that your unique skill set can actually be used to the fullest extent possible. A lot of people are not having job satisfaction because their job is not harnessing all their strength. So, guys, let me tell you something. When you identify what you can offer and it is in line with your personal value, that is when you can actually fine-tune what is an opportunity for you and what is not an opportunity for you. So for instance, like this, if you are very good at handling babies and toddlers, this is a great opportunity for you, or this is what a great opportunity would look like, because you're good with handling babies naturally. Then when you start a crèche, or you start a nursery school, or you teach the skills to new mothers and you get paid for it, that's an opportunity for you. And as opposed to you becoming a tailor, which is not your area of calling because it's not in alignment with who you are, you're going to be frustrated. I hope you understand what I'm saying, guys. I need feedback.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, sir.
That's good.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm with you.
Thank you. So for instance, we're gradually getting
Yeah, we're with you, Doc.
Thank you. So we're gradually getting into the full Christmas holiday mood. Plenty noises here and there, plenty to eat, plenty to drink. But like I said earlier on at the beginning of this webinar, that even in the noise lies some silent moment and period. Uh, so I want you to take a quiet time out during the holiday to get a better sense of your unique offering. Take time out to reflect on what makes you special, what you value, and what skills you would like to offer to other people. Let me tell you the truth. I need to mute. There's somebody eating. All right. The truth is that when it comes to assessing yourself, it is not everybody that has the grace and the skill to do it on their own. So you need a coach. Guys, to schedule a session with me, you can schedule a 1 hour session with me during this holiday period. I'm actually giving out 10 slots at 50% discount. My 1 hour session is 200K. So I'm giving out 10 slots at 100K. Chat me right away. You can just say, Doc, I'm taking one slot. Just chat me right away. I just have 10 slots for one-on-one clarity session, because at times there are people that don't learn well or don't gain clarity well in a group setting. However, generally speaking, I still want to help people that can't afford. Not everybody can afford me, I know. So you want to be able to ask yourself or ask people close to you some of these questions. You want to ask yourself, or you ask people, what do they admire about you the most? What do you admire about yourself the most? If you could describe me in one word, what would it be? There are people that if we are to describe them in one word, we'll describe them as selfish, we'll describe them as wicked, we'll describe them as self-centered. You want to ask yourself, what unique qualities do I possess? What do I offer to others? What am I naturally good at? These are some of the things when you belong to my inner circle, I help you amplify and clarify. So the first thing you need to do is to understand who you are if you need to create an opportunity. So let's look at the story of David and Goliath. It's a very popular scripture, no matter the popular story, no matter your religion. Now, David killed Goliath. You know, the king did not know him. And the king was going to rubbish him that you look small, you have this baby face, you have this baby stature. The guy understood who he was and who he is. He said, no, God, Charlie, I'm not like that. Oh, look at you. Me that I oversee the sheep of my father. Do you know how many sheep I oversee? One time like that, do you know where I even take those sheep? I take them to thick forest. One day like that, lion came. You know what I did? I finished the lion with my bare hands. On another occasion, about maybe 3 weeks after, another bear came. I ran after the bear. I took the baby life before the bear could. That's somebody that understands themselves. Guys, you can't grab opportunity if you don't know yourself, if you don't understand yourself. Opportunities will come, you will run away. I was telling one of my childhood friends yesterday, I had an interview with TVC yesterday. Guys, you need to watch that interview. I talked about emotions and money and how you use emotions to make money. So my childhood friend is in US, so we're talking about it, and I was telling my childhood friend that see the way we myself cross-leg, see the way I sat, that I've grown. Oh, we're now laughing about it, and I said I understand who I am better now. I understand my subject matter. I've gained mastery. That the way I sat in that particular TV studio, you guys just go and check it, that 10 years ago, if I had a TV interview, I can't sit like that. Because as of 10 years, a part of me was still in some form of identity crisis. So I need you guys to write this down. You can't grab opportunity if you don't understand who you are. Let's look at number 2. Number 2 is reach out and harvest the knowledge of others. Reach out and harvest the knowledge of others. I've told you that none of us is more intelligent than all of us. If you look at my slide very well, you will see a collection of books. That's a library. No, okay, I think I recommended this book for everyone in this community again. That book is called Still Like an Artist. Have I recommended it for you guys? Still Like an Artist. Please write it down. The author is Austin Kleon. Austin Kleon. I think Meaningful even got a PDF version and shared with others. Still Like an Artist. He talks about harvesting and harnessing.
Author, please.
Austin Kleon. Austin Kleon. Austin Kleon. All right. So that will also help you guys. Please, no matter your industry, it will help you. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the craziest things I did in January 2022 this year was that I consumed all the videos of a particular coach. And he's also a pastor. His name is Olumide Emmanuel. I've shared it with you guys before. I consumed all his messages on finances, mastering money. That's his video I'm referring to. Of course, he has several other videos, but all his video on money and financial intelligence, he is very practical when it comes to that particular subject matter. It wasn't easy. I slept off while watching some of the videos, but you know what? My spirit did not sleep because everybody's spirit does not sleep. I watched it till I knew that something shifted in me. I read the book by Maria Folio, which I've recommended for you guys. Everything is Figureable this year. I read it 5 to 7 times, cover to cover, over again. That book is over 200 pages. That book is a life changer. That book is disruptive. Guys, what are you consuming mentally? Because your mind is your eyes is a gateway to your mind. What are you feeding your eyes on? You're feeding your eyes on irrelevant social media pages. You're feeding your mind on people living fake life, and you're comparing your own back life with someone else's front life. There's no way you can create opportunities for yourselves like that. In January 2022, I spent 30 days with Robin Sharma. Robin, in case you don't know Robin Sharma is the author of The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. I don't want to go into how that experience was. On a lighter note, I still did 21 days fasting in my church. So I've told everybody in this community that you are doing a spiritual exercise in January does not mean you should suspend being productive. I've told you about the mystery of January. The earlier you crack your code in January, break the jinx in January, and achieving your goals in January, the higher the probability of more goals you will achieve in January. Most people of a particular religion, they just suspend their January because they are doing one spiritual exercise. Then February, they're still struggling. March, they're still struggling. April, we're already saying Happy Easter. That's when they are waking up gradually. A whole Q1 wasted. When you're supposed to hit the ball running from the word go. This is the thing I'm teaching people in my tribe. This is my message I'm preaching to you guys. I'm not against spiritual activity. I'm not against spiritual exercises, but it doesn't mean you should suspend your mental faculty. It doesn't mean you should stop being productive. This is very important. Hey, when I was, for instance, I'm still talking about reaching out and investing the knowledge of others, I have an app on Google Play Store. If you're an Android user, just search Dr. Shogo on Android and download my app. I have 2 books for you that you can download for free that are my gift to you. When I was going to create my app, I spoke with everyone that has an app, either at an individual level or at an organizational level. I compared notes, I got contacts, I had options. Because I also wanted to know if what I wanted to do as per my app was worth doing in the first place. I was fortified with tons of advice and information. Let me tell you guys, I need you to write this down. You are not the one who can make the best decision for yourself. Let me say that again. You are not the one who can make the best decisions for yourself. So it is best for you to actually reach out to people who are more knowledgeable about your subject matter, so as to inform you on what the best decision is. It was Bill Gates that said everybody needs a coach. And even Bill Gates, his coach is Warren Buffett. For every Timothy, there's a Paul. Look at the whiskey we're shouting today, whiskey. There wouldn't have been any whiskey in Nigeria without Banky W. At one phase in the life of that boy called Whiskey, Banky W was making the best decision for him. Think about it, until he was strong and big enough to stand on his feet. Guys, you can't make the best decision for yourself. That's why you need to speak with a coach. You need to speak with a mentor. You need to speak with a role model. And for some of them, you have to pay. Trust me, these guys are busy. So you can't just have their time and attention for free. In case you have not heard it before. Okay, let's look at this one. The people we complain about, why do we complain about them? Because they don't take advice from any other person. So you say that this person, he talks to himself, he counsels himself, he hears himself. Nobody else's opinion matters. And that is why they make wrong decisions. So guys, you can't always make the best decision for yourself. I need you to know this as you step into 2023. I think I shared with you a bank manager that paid for my one-on-one coaching this year, who was going to relocate to UK. By the time I did analysis for her, how much it's going to cost her, and the fact that she still needs to borrow money, and we enter unnecessary debt, we ended up saying that it's not worth it. I mean, you have a good job here. Why not stay here, grow your career, and relocate on a higher plane and go and work instead of school? Right now, this person said from that session, she's not going again. From that session, in fact, she has gotten admission into Nexford University, which is online. And she shared this, she shared the admission letter with me. She has paid already. And she said, Coach, thank you. And she also told me that my money game, just this week, beginning of this week, she was sharing with me that in the past 1 week, I have saved 35,000. Thank you for the advice you gave me. I said, all the free money they dash you, take this, manager, take this, customers give you, don't spend it. She said, I've always been spending it. Guys, you can't give yourself the best advice at times. This might not necessarily be the most daring way to make opportunities for yourself, but for me, it has certainly helped me, and I'm sharing with you. I want to recommend a book for you again. That book is called Principles. Principles. That book is written by Ray Dalio. Principles, that is the name of the book. Simply, it's a big book. The author is Ray Dalio. Dalio is Dalio. Dalio, Dalio. Principles by Ray Dalio. Still talking about you can't give yourself the best advice. When I was going to start public speaking and corporate training, and I had Ali Baba as my mentor. I had a one-on-one session. I had several one-on-one sessions with him, and I remember the very first academic training I was going to host. It was in Covenant University, and that particular project was called Think. Now I went to him. I showed him my manuscript, everything I was going to talk about, and I did a dry run with him. And he said to me, he said, Doc, this thing is good, but you see, it is too dry and cosmetic and mechanical because you're not infusing real life stories into it. That real life story and illustration validates your concept and makes you to be perceived as an authority. I learned it from him. If I did not pay, if I did not subscribe for a coaching with him, it would just be as if, you went to copy something from somewhere, you came to dump it on us. You don't even have personal stories or other people's stories you can use that we can relate with so that it can come out alive in our heart. That's where I learned it. So one of the things I want you to go out with from this session tonight that I've told you, you are not your best advisor. The best of the rich people in the world, they have personal advisors that advise them about real estate, advise them about investment portfolio, all manner of advices. They surround themselves. I was in Shiloh. Papa was talking, which I know because I have a one-on-one with him as well. He said, everybody that walks around me, they are young people. Some of them are just going to university. Some of them are just going for NYC. Some of them just graduated, and the man is not lying. He has his own private staff. They are young people. They keep him active, alive. The man plays jokes and all the rest. This week in our WhatsApp community, I've been talking about inner circle. If you have looked at day 1, day 2, I've not talked about Dr. Shogo inner circle. So it's not a must, you must join my inner circle. But I'm opening your eyes to see what inner circle means and why you need to have your own. It's your own board of advisory board. So if you are just with junk people, that's how they will mess up someone's life. Please, if you have not read the article for today, go and read it, because you are a reflection of the people you move with. You are a reflection of the people in your inner circle. I remember the story of the man called Jesus. There was sometime that the Roman soldiers came. They could not even identify who was Jesus, because every member of this inner circle, they look alike. They wear the same cloth, same quality, same everything. Hey, stop surrounding yourself with broke people. Wake up. All right. So we've done 2. We have 5 more points to go. Before the next point, I hosted a disruptive goal setting class for 2023 in Lagos, which was a physical class. It was well attended. Actually, it was sold out. Some people that were there are here. Engineer Kola is here. Engineer Kola came all the way from a far place. People came in from Ikorodu. People came in from a family of 4 with 2 children. Mrs. Oluwakayode is here. They came in from Ikorodu. Someone came in from Aja. Pastor Nega came. You know, I tell people, you don't go to university because it's close to your house. You go to a university because they offer the course that you are looking for. Guys, find who has what you want, who carries what you want, and align with them. Look at Robin Sherman that I mentioned. He's not a Nigerian. He doesn't live in Nigeria. I paid in dollars. I had to buy Naira, convert, do this, do that. But I did it. And you know, I got what I want. My 2022 goal, I crushed all my goals by October. November and December that we are in is a bonus goal I'm chasing. And my November goal, you know what? I exceeded it. So we hosted that class. I also talked about vision board and the science behind vision board. People that were outside Lagos could not attend. We hosted a virtual session for people outside Nigeria, outside Lagos. We had people from Ghana, from Warri, from Abuja, from UK. The digital audio, the digital video is ready. It is just for 15,000 naira. The link, pay. I will share the link to you. You can watch it during the break. God bless you. Let's go to number 3. Please, are we gaining value, guys?
Yes, please.
Yes.
So if you want the soft video version, you want to watch it at your own pace, it's for 15,000. The physical class was 30,000. So number 3, guys, remember we're looking at how to create your own opportunities in 2023. Travel and broaden your experiences. This is very important. Travel. In exposure causes narrowness of mind. You can write that down if you want. I initiated my very first international trip in my 20s when I realized that my parents were not going to take me, they were not going to sponsor or pay for me or have any plans. I initiated my very first international trip in my 20s and have not really stopped afterwards. You see, I have been to different countries, cutting across different continents. And you know what? Everywhere I have gone to, everywhere I have been, actually gave me something back. Either an insight, either a treasured memory, or a great story, or great connections. You know what traveling does? Traveling actually creates opportunities. My very first trip to Dubai was over 10 years ago. You know what? It expanded my mind about possibilities. I'm telling you the truth. It shattered impossibility mentality when I saw what those people in that desert did. In fact, I read the Dubai story. I saw the images of before and after. Guys, there was a disruption in my mental faculty till date that I have actually not recovered from when I think about Dubai. In fact, I wrote an article that I titled, Live Your Life Like Dubai. Some of you here, you read that article. Live your life like Dubai. Dubai is a city that you can't be familiar with. So if you live your life like Dubai, don't let people become familiar with you, because you are constantly evolving and developing yourself. Where they thought they left you, when they come back, you have moved 10 steps higher. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is me sharing my life with you. This is me sharing my truth with you. This is me not doing motivational talk. I'm sharing my truth. I'm sharing practical principles that have worked for me. You see, most of the ideas that have made me some good money, they were actually triggered when I traveled. Those ideas were triggered when I traveled. Many years ago, when working in a Nigerian bank was like you are working in an oil company. I'm sure you guys can remember those periods. I went for a trip to I went for a trip in Ghana to Ghana, and I stumbled on a cloth called Akosombo, which we call Ghana Ankara. It used to be a very, very big deal in Nigeria back then. And I realized how cheap they were when I was in Ghana compared to how much it was sold. So I made my first 500,000, above 500,000 profit by leveraging the opportunity. So I bought some Ankaras from Ghana, plenty actually. And my target audience were bankers. So I was selling in South zone. I made over 400%. Traveling expands your mind. Please budget to travel in 2023. If you cannot travel outside Nigeria, if you cannot travel outside Ghana, if you cannot travel, which country do I have people here again? You cannot travel outside Kenya. You cannot travel outside Congo. Please travel local. Leave your city, go to another city. Leave Accra, go to Tamale, go to Sunyani, go and see things. Leave Nairobi, go to Nakuru, go to Eldoret. Leave, okay, I don't know Congo very well. You live in US, you have been in New York all your life. Go and check out New Jersey, go and check out California. Don't be a local champion. In fact, you see, the brain needs to be activated from time to time. The brain is an app. And one way you can upgrade that app of your called your brain is by traveling, meet new people, experience new culture, taste new food. Hey, you will spot on opportunities very well. Crazy. I remember my very first trip to Kano. That was also several years ago when Nigeria was very peaceful, no issues. My very first trip to Kano, I bought plenty jewelries. I did not even buy gold because my money was not up to. I bought GL. GL2 was a big deal. And I bought those GL at ridiculous prices. You don't want to know how much I sold them in Southwest. This is my truth. I bought this thing again. I bought leather products. I bought Guinea. I made crazy money. I told you my story. When I was in 200 level, I had made money enough that I could buy a car. I told you how my father discouraged me. I told you how hard it was for me before I could get my first car because I missed a particular moment. Talking about opportunity, talking about Kairos moment. Hey, this is very important. I made crazy when I went to Maiduguri, because I've been to all the 36 states. I went to Maiduguri, I discovered a tailor that was making clothes for me that I was doing for men. That guy does some crazy embroidery in Maiduguri. It was traveling that exposed me to it. And I was just charging and making crazy money. When I went to Aba, I made shoes from Aba. I made shirts, branded it in my name. Listen to me. You can leverage on many opportunities like me, but you know what? It will not happen if you stay at home. You know, one of my plans for my inner tribe for next year, I'm going to make us Google International Trade Fair, either in Africa or outside Africa. We will go for trade fair together. Guys, the association you belong to determines your destination. Me, I am not a yeye coach. We will go for trade fair. Now, I'm even preempting myself. For some of them that have paid, they are hearing it about for the first time. For 2022, Tribe, I shared an idea with them which we will execute. We are going to express a private jet, fly in a private jet. It's not going to be an international trip, local. But you see, we're not flying for show off. We'll take pictures, strategic. If you're a business person, you use it to sell your product and services. This is the power of community. It's going to shatter some limiting belief in your life. For some of them, they're going to be the first person in their lineage to enter a private jet. You think I don't know what I'm doing? Hey, see, traveling doesn't have to be far. There are people that live on the mainland in Lagos. From January till December this year, they've never gone to the island. There are people that live on the island. They have not experienced mainland. What is Sheini? They make good money, but they have not visited anywhere. So I'm talking to you too, guys. Step up your game. You live in Nigeria, you live in Lagos, for instance. You have not been to Abuja in 5 years, 7 years. Travel to Abuja, go to Port Harcourt, go to Kano. At least I'm not saying go by road, fly. It is safe. In exposure causes narrowness of mind. I'm saying it again so that it can enter your subconscious mind. Traveling creates opportunities. I got a deal. I got a deal in Kenya with Kenya Television Network. I wrote scripts for them for a program called Germany for 2 years. And that was about 6 years ago. I've shared the story with you. They were paying me $400 per week. That's 1,600. No, imagine the value of that money as of 5, 6 years ago. 2 years deal. I opened an official account, which I still run till today. But it was from traveling. I traveled for something else. The opportunity came up. I got a deal. Guys, travel. It creates opportunities. It creates experiences. Experiences are things that would not leave you in your old age. There's something, when you look at the video of my interview with TVC, I talked about 5 different quotients. I talked about experience quotient. I talked about hunger quotient. I talked about social quotient, which is SQ. I talked about adversity quotient, and I talked about emotional quotient. So there's another quotient I didn't talk about, which is called fulfillment quotient. A lot of people are accomplished, but they're not fulfilled. What is your fulfillment quotient? It is dependent. Some of it is dependent on the experiences you create for yourself. I've done zip lining. If I have time, if destiny permits me, I want to experience skydiving. I'm a dead man. No? I've died before. When I was going to go for zip lining in Karura Forest, right? I signed my death warrant that if anything happens, nobody forced me. It's my. That's how to come alive. Then you're wondering why I'm disruptive like this. If you have never done anything that scares you to the edge, you're not living. No? Everybody will die, but not everybody will live. Hope I'm not talking too much. Let's look at number 4. But please, are we gaining value, please? Are we gaining value?
Plenty.
So number 4, let's look at number 4. Number 4 is think of how everything can be improved. I want to drink water. Let me catch my breath. Meanwhile, for my birthday, if you're looking for a gift to give me in Lagos, I need a spa experience. My back is paining me on this chair. So you can pay for a spa for me on the island, on the mainland, anywhere. It can be before my birthday or after my birthday. On my birthday, I don't want to go to a spa. Yes. If you don't ask, you will not receive. So let me use that one to catch my breath. Yeah. So number 4, think of how everything can be improved, guys. The truth is that some of the greatest opportunities are not any form of mind-blowing new invention. They are just mostly iterative improvement to things that already exist. So look at the microphone. There was some time in life that microphone used to have a very long cord. They will have to roll it and roll it. But someone came up with cordless microphone. Even now, we have advanced microphones that are not just only cordless that you can hold. You can just fix it in your head and your hand is free. Look at earpiece. There was a time that earpiece has cable, which we still have it that you can plug to your phone. But now we have Bluetooth earpiece. We have a earpod. I mean, what do you guys call it? That people just put on their head. Look at a laptop. It used to be a very big desktop. From there, we moved to laptop. From laptop, we even have tablets now. So if you can think enough, everything around you can be improved. Everything in your life can be improved. Your work processes, even in your office, if you're a salary earner, can be improved. But I want you to start thinking like a CEO. This is very important. You need to think like a CEO in order for you to be able to create opportunities for yourself. So the key is that as we approach 2023, find things you can improve upon. By the time they discover, oh, who did this, or is this person, you get a recommendation, you get promoted. So the next time you are annoyed by a product or by a service, think about what you can do to improve it. If you do this often enough, your next opportunity will actually be waiting for you. Me, I tell people, I don't mind you criticizing me, but you don't have a right to criticize me if you don't have a solution to what you are criticizing me for. You can't tell me how I can do it better. Then you are enemy of progress. Think improvement. Remember when we had that webinar about 7 mindset you need? I told you that there's a mindset called solution-oriented mindset. And you see how all these things are interrelated. And I'm speaking from my heart. I know these things. I told you guys severally. I don't read to impress people. I read for myself. So the things I teach, I know it inside out. Solution-oriented mindset. What's the next number, please?
5.
All right. Which one is 5? Is everybody confirming that it's 5?
Yes, 5.
Yes, 5.
All right.
No,
5.
I see number 4.
See this one.
Yes.
It's 5.
Okay, so number 5.
Number 5.
Yes.
You know, I've told you guys that one way to generate quality answer in your life is dependent on the quality of the question you are asking yourself. What is the quality of the question you are asking yourself? The quality of the question you ask yourself. One quality question you can ask is, what do you do better than most people? If you ask me that, what do I do better than most people around me? I mean, I talk better, I teach better, I know I dress very well. In fact, I'm looking for modeling job as a side hustle. I'm not joking. I know I dress very well. My level of awareness is high. So let me tell you something. No matter who you are, no matter where you are, if you are listening to me, we are all good at something. That you have not discovered it does not mean it's not there. And what you are good at is not your decision. What you are good at is your discovery. I remember reading the book Gifted Hands by Ben Carson. I read it when I was 18 years old. That guy, when he excelled and he came tops in medicine, he was going to specialize. Because he came tops in his class in medicine, he could specialize in any field. But he said he wanted to opt for something that is naturally good at. So he said he opted for neurosurgery because he realized that he had or he has a good eye and hand coordination. Now, as a surgeon, neurons are very tiny. Your eyes and your hand must be accurate. In my own reflection time, when I was thinking about that statement, if that guy was not a medical doctor, that guy would have also succeeded as a fashion designer. That guy would have succeeded as a tailor. Because the quality, what you need to be good at as a tailor is a good eye and hand coordination. Haven't you seen some tailor sew clothes for some people? Their shoulder pad is close to their elbow. So when they wear the clothes, they are looking disabled. Because eye and hand coordination is not on point. But they just said, man must chop. Let me go and learn tailoring. So what do you do better than most people is a question that can trigger opportunity for you. So for some people, they are good at writing. For some people, they are good at singing. For some people, they are good at speaking and talking. So for some people are good at teaching. Some people are good at organizing and arranging. Some people are good at the graphic design. Some people are good at encouraging. And trust me, if you speak with a coach, all these things I've mentioned, there's a business you can tie around it. When I was reading the story of Oprah Winfrey, she said she just loves to talk. She just loves to gist and gossip and hang out with friends. And she created a show around it that has made her the richest Black woman in the whole world. Oprah Winfrey Show. And we live in the best of times, guys. There are freelance platforms that you can go gain ideas and probably see what a lot of people are doing together to earn opportunities for themselves. Guys, are we together, please?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
So this is very important. I was locked out briefly by internet. So let's look at number 6. Let's just tidy this up. Number 6. This is very critical. Number 6. Please give me 1 minute, please. 1 minute. I want to take a stretch. My back is strained. Please. Wisdom is profitable to direct. I'm very practical. I'm very authentic, like that.
Learn how to win friends and influence.
Yes, you got it. Learn how to influence people. Learn how to win friends. It's a critical skill that can create opportunities for you in 2023. The author of a book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, Dale Carnegie, is a very great inspiration for millions of people. That book he wrote is a destiny changer. You know, that particular book, it teaches you great lessons on how to interact with people, how to build meaningful relationships, and how to actually respectfully build a circle of people around you that you love and they love you back. Guys, it is a skill, it's not a spiritual gift. If your social intelligence is low, which is SQ, please, I'm encouraging everyone, either before we enter next year or this end of the year, go and look for that book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Read it. It's a destiny changer. Destiny changer. All right. Again. So that's not Dale Carnegie. Dale, D-A-L-E. Carnegie is C-A-R-N-E-G-I-E. Dale Carnegie is one of the men who built America. Gosh. And he also talked about inner circle, which is, he called it mastermind group. Guys, number 7. Number 7, hire a coach. Hire a coach. Hire a coach. That's number 7. Hire a coach. Before I talk about hiring a coach and what it means, let me quickly do a brief recap for the benefit of people that just joined us or for people that missed some part. Quickly, quick one. All right, so let's look at this. So we looked at Dr. Shogo. Yeah, we spoke about weak men wait for opportunities, but strong men make them. And I said we have 2 categories of people, the people that wait for opportunity and the people that create them. Then I likened it into the jungle. There are 2 categories of animal, predators and prey. When you look at predators, they don't wait for opportunity. They don't wait for animals to come and put food in their mouth. They go for it. So in 2023, if you want to succeed, you need to create your own opportunities. If they're not inviting you to the table, create your own table. If there's no door to knock, create a door, knock it, open it, and take what you want. That life will never give you what you deserve. Life will never give you what you desire. Life responds only to the demand you place on it. And when we say demand, it means you are creating. Guys, wake up. Then you can create your own opportunity in 2023 simply because you are the architect of your life. Stop pointing, accusing fingers, blaming situations, circumstances, spouses, parents, siblings for why you are the way you are. If you don't like where you are, move. You are not a tree. And I talked to you about my inner circle, which is known as the Thrive Tribe. This is Dr. Shogo inner circle. So if you want to live an extraordinary life, you want to move your career, your business, you want to amplify your result in 2023, you need to align yourself with go-getters. You need to align yourself with a community that will hold you to a higher version of yourself and hold you accountable. You must be ready to become, to do, execute, and to dominate, which is to have. the Dr. Shogo circle, inner circle is what you need. And I also share that the reason you need to join the inner circle is if you want to achieve more in your life in 2023 and worry less, you have to join a community of supportive creators, leaders, career people, business people that you can bounce ideas off, right? Then we looked at 7 ways to create your own opportunities. Number 1, understand who you are, because everything you're going to do is built on who you are. Until you understand yourself, you won't be able to effectively identify and differentiate the opportunity that are for you or the opportunity that is not for you. Number 2, reach out and harvest knowledge of others. How can you harvest knowledge of others? By reading books, by paying for a paid class, by watching online videos, by paying for a course. You know, these are the ways you can, by bouncing idea of meaningful connect. Please, you owe yourself to align yourself with associations that are meaningful. This is very important. Number 3, okay, I talked about the goal setting virtual video. It's for 15,000. It's about 2-3 hours thereabout. I talked about the science behind achieving goals, and I talked about the science behind vision board, and I shared how to create your own vision board. It's for 15,000 naira. If you want it, you can do a transfer to a GT account, right? 003-282-0303. Then another way to create your own opportunity is travel and broaden your experiences. And I shared my personal story with you and what travel does. I shared several practical experiences that are my own truth, right? I talked about my Aba experience, talked about my Kano experience, my Maiduguri experience, my Ghana experience, my Dubai experience. I bought abayas from Dubai. I bought bags from Dubai. I bought, what else did I buy? I bought jewelries also from Dubai. I sold everything on Facebook, and it was their money I used. That time when I went to Dubai, the Nigerian banking system was not very restrictive. We could use our ATM card from any part of the world. No restriction, no limit. So imagine, I leveraged on all that opportunity, and I made, they were crediting my Nigerian account. I was making the withdrawal. So I did not even, it was zero capital, 500%, 1,000,000% profit for me. Guys, there are no money problem anywhere. It is idea problem. People don't see opportunities because opportunities are not seen with the eyes. Opportunities are seen with the mind. And that is why I need you to work on your mind, your conscious mind and your unconscious mind. And these are some of the things we'll be looking at in my inner circle, right? So number 4, think of how everything can be improved upon. Have a solution-oriented mindset. Don't let me overflow that. Number 5, what do you do better than most people? The quality of the answers you get is dependent on the quality of the questions you're asking yourself about different areas of your life. Choose the area of your life you're having challenges. Ask quality questions. You will discover solutions, guys. More people are joining. We were actually sold out because this particular Zoom can take just one, can take 100 people. Number 6, learn how to win friends and influence people. Opportunities are not in places, opportunities are in people. I need you to write that down. Opportunities are not in places, opportunities are in people. The more I shared a series on our WhatsApp community earlier this year. If you don't belong to any of our WhatsApp community, please chat me after this webinar so that I can add you. And I share the concept of OQP with you. O for orange, Q for quality, P for people. So OQP means only quality people. So
it was on February 1, 2022, sir.
February 1, God honor you. February 2021, I shared it. How did you pick up that date easily? What happened? Who's speaking? So is that meaningful?
It's Ayongba Yolajide. I can never forget when I read OQP. I still have a copy of it.
So, so I'm not making math. February 1st. So you know why I remember that? I actually know. I just wanted to ask him. You know why I remember that date, guys? Because it was a landmark date in his life. You see, there's a difference between logo and Rema. If you read with your heart, you read with your subconscious, and something hits you, you can never forget it. A lot of us, we've had different challenges in this life, in this 2022. The solutions were shared in that WhatsApp group, but you have never opened it.
Dr. Shogo,
Dr. Shogo does
that's
not get
when
tired.
after reading OQP, sir. Sorry for interrupting. After
No,
reading
it's okay. You are
OQP,
interrupting. I'm loving this because this is not scripted. Go ahead.
do you know I formed a group of 20 people and we are still existing today, and wonders is happening in that group or from that day, February 1st. Sir. Thank you.
Yeah, so at the green value like this, and all of them go the chop claim out. But Olajide, you have subscribed. So guys, you know what he told me? He's here. So you can confirm it. When he paid for the inner tribe, he paid the 100,000 about some days ago. He said to me that, Doc, I've eaten from you for free for years. This one is what he said. I wanted to use this money to buy a new phone. Guys, I'm not faking it to make it though. I'm not a broke ass, so yeah, don't think that. And I don't do webinar because I want to market. You guys know. The things I give for free, that's why I don't even record it, because I don't want to replay anywhere. They are high level, high power information. I know what I'm doing. I'm not daft. He said he wanted to use it to buy phone, but he has decided, guys, if you don't do what you have never done before, you will never see what you have never seen before. It sounds like motivational jargons, but that's why they said insanity is doing same thing over and over and expecting different results. If you don't do anything different from 2022, 2023, you get takeover. It will be the same, if not worse, because there's something called the law of use and disuse. To him that has more will be given. To him that has less, the little which is has shall be taken away. That's why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. That's why the successful get more successful. The failure that are not improving themselves, they become more failure. Yeah, let's look at number 7. Number 7 is hire a coach. And that you have a coach does not mean that you are good. Your coach is better than you. The coach of Usain Bolt is faster than him. The coach of Serena Williams, when they were in active game, their coach wasn't as good as them on the pitch. But guys, being a coach is a calling. Being a coach is carrying some special grace. Somebody that will put you on your toes and not leave you. I don't know how to explain it, guys. Now, if you look at the point, he said hire a coach. When we talk about hire, it means that you are paying. Don't forget. So a really good life, you want a good life, you want a good career, you want let me share a story with you, which I have shared before, if you are with me. I shared with you of a lady that works in one of the top banks in Nigeria, and she has been in the banking industry for 11 years. And she came to meet me that all her colleagues that entered, they are now SBO, and she's not SBO. I had to ask her that what's the meaning of SBO. She said SBO means senior banking officer. And I asked her that, do you have a coach in the banking industry? Or she did her face up because it was a physical coaching session for what? I said, that's the reason. I said, so when they are talking about people in the boardroom, there's no mentor that can speak for you and defend you. Say, no, what do I need it for? I'm good. Guys, merit is not enough. I have a lecture on how to be likable in 21st century. After merit, you need to be likable. Anyway, I told her to get a banking coach. To short cut the long story short, 4 months after that particular year, she was promoted to SBO and seconded to head office. She called me and was screaming, Dr. Shogo, it has happened, it has happened, it has happened. That year, she gave me 50,000. 50,000 in that particular year is like maybe 200K right now. That Dr. Shogo, I just want to bless you. I don't want to send me your account number. She sent me 50,000. Guys, we all need a coach. Trust me. We all need a coach. Everybody need Baba need Bejo. Even me, I don't even have coach. I have coaches. So a coach, whether it is a life coach, a career coach, a business coach, they need to have actually real work business experience. They need to have business connection and a full grasp of things. You know what the people in my inner community, my inner circle, you know what they have access to my network. They have access to my connections. They have access to my knowledge. That's who a coach is. A coach still need connection. You can't leverage anything. What kind of coach is that one? So they can advise you on how to start your business, how to raise funding, and how to make your career lucrative and your life more important. Hey, a lady paid for my coaching session. She had a broken marriage. They divorced. She used to live in Abuja. I was with her all through the period, the process, and she needed to relocate and start a new life. She came to meet me. She said, Coach, I want to relocate to either Ilorin or Shogo. Now, which one should I go? I analyzed both cities for her. I mean, I've been to the two cities. I've actually visited all the 36 states in Nigeria over a span of about some years. I've spoken in all the 36 states in Nigeria. I analyzed, I said, Oshogo will not pay you. Go to Ilorin. Ilorin is more lucrative. People that, and you know, Ilorin also have a lot of people that left Core North because of the insurgents. Most of them settled in Ilorin. I broke everything that just this month. Yeah, this same month. This was one that was broken, battered, left with nothing. Just this month, she reached out to me to say, Coach, I just bought a car. In fact, last week, before Shiloh, I just bought a car. If you know the way, it's because somebody showed you the way. And right now, as I'm speaking, I'm not marketing myself. I don't have to be your coach. You might just want to look for somebody else. If maybe you don't like me, then it's fine. Because actually, before coaching can be fulfilling, you must have a chemistry with your coach. So if it is a good coach like Dr. Shogo that you have in your life, you will see someone that will help you perform exercises, that will help you answer critical questions about yourself, your passion, your business. And you know what? That you cannot actually deduce by yourself alone. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen, a good coach can unlock a wealth of opportunities for you in 2023. One right conversation with the right coach can change the trajectory of your life. Look at that bank manager. Ayo Baba in UK. Listen, I'm telling you. And someone that you're already a bank manager making money, you now want to leave that, go and start from a box with schooling that will take more money from your pocket in 18 months or for 18 months. Money that you don't have. In case you want to get closer to me, because I have different packages. There's a 1 hour coaching that is one off. There's a 1 month coaching that is 2 hours every week for 4 weeks. That makes it total 8 hours. There's the one that I'm your personal coach, one-on-one. Is expensive. But the cheapest and the closest you can get to me is the inner circle, which is 100K for a year. My 1 hour coaching is not even 100K for a year. My 1 hour one-off coaching is 200K. What about that? So you're paying 100K for a whole year. You think I don't know what I'm doing? So, and I've given an offer. If you want to schedule a one-on-one clarity session with me, that okay, let me do something this end of the year for myself. This is my gift to myself. I need clarity. I want you to help me articulate this, articulate that, do this, do that. It's for 200K. I'm giving 50% discount. 50% discount. That makes it 100K. I have just 10 slots available, and it's just from today till December 29th. Yes, you can even make the payment and you schedule your session for January. Just sort it out. It's just 10 slots. I'm not begging. I've finished the class. That about that. So the conclusion of the matter is that don't wait for opportunities, create it. Don't wait for customers. Go and meet customers. I've learned to create customers for myself. This end of the year, so much in circulation. Guys, let's step up our game. Stop complaining and whining. Sharpen your inner mind and step up your game. So we have the 50% discount. If you are in, all you need to do is chat me 080-7755-2220. Yeah, you can follow me on social media. Before we talk about that, Instagram. Now, if you want to download my app, I have 2 books for you and a year planner. There's a year planner on that app. Just go to Play Store, search for Dr. Shogo on Google Play Store and download the app. My website is drshogo.org. That's my WhatsApp number. I'm on Instagram. Please follow me on Instagram at Dr. Shogo. All right. So if we have any questions based on our discussion so far, please kindly share. If you have questions, please, did we gain value? Did we gain value? Now I'm happy.
Yes,
Yes,
I want to say,
I couldn't join.
thank you. I'm happy that we were 90. Somebody just dropped out now. I remember talking to you guys and teaching you about.
I couldn't join them early.
I spoke about people not being a taker. So I'm happy that you guys are listening to it, you are implementing it. People are not exiting that, oh, we are finished. Takers don't succeed in life. No, they don't go far. I'm telling you the truth. Takers don't go far. Finish it. And you know, it's not about the starter, it's about, so in fact, it might be the very last statement before bye-bye. That is the statement that is your statement that you're supposed to catch, that will change your destiny around. Remember, we talked about it for five days, givers versus takers, what it means to be a taker, what it means to be a giver, and I balanced it with matchers. If you have not read that article, please go back to the WhatsApp community, read it. I'm not playing games. I know these things inside out. I don't need to look at any book. You know why I switch off this the camera? Because of the light from my laptop goes straight into my eyes. All right, if we have any questions, please let's ask. Did we gain value? Hope I did not waste your time.
I gained value, plenty of it.
Next webinar, I'm going to talk about money. So that more people can rush. Now, no, they joke with money matter. And you know, I realized that money conversation is inexhaustible, kind of. So many things to talk about. I've not taught you guys about money profile, and I've not taught you guys about money blueprint. I think I've shared with you about money story. So how many people are joining us for the first time? If you're joining for the first time, please indicate, kindly unmute yourself, let us know. If you're joining for the first time, hope you got value. If you're joining for the first time and you don't belong to any of our WhatsApp community, please chat me up after this conversation. I will add you to the WhatsApp group. You have my number, it's on the flyer that brought you into this webinar. We do this from time to time. I still want us to have about 2 or 3 webinars before the end of the year, right? So we can talk in the WhatsApp group and decide which of the days. What dates should we have our next webinar?
Next week, Tuesday.
Thursday.
Sunday.
What's the date of Sunday?
15th November, Friday.
Okay, so we will have a session. Let's have a session on Sunday night. Yes, let's have a session on Sunday night. That's perfect. What date is it, please?
18.
18.
All right, so let's have a session. Yeah, same time, 8:30 in the night. Let's have. Should we make it 8:30 or we make it 5 p.m.?
5.
8:30. 8:30.
8:30.
What time?
8:30 will be fine.
8:30.
All right, 8:30 is higher. So 8:30, you have it, 8:30. So just plan your time around 8:30, please. On Sunday, I'm going to come up with the title. It might not be a money title. I was thinking of teaching you guys about 12 dimensions to life that you need to master. I don't know, but I'll come up with the title and share in the community. Hope we gain value.